What's up, everybody? We are back. Today we're doing a little something different than what we normally do. It's been some time, but I used to do some flights on something called FS Hub. FS Hub is kind of like a virtual airline hub, and you can pick assignments, things like that. So that's actually what I have decided to do today, because why not? Seemed like something fun to do. The mission today is we're flying some light cargo, departing Edinburgh, and we're headed to Humberside. We're picking up in Edinburgh. We're picking up Highland Specialty Signature Shortbread at the Edinburgh Airport and transporting it to the Humberside Airport. This is light cargo mission, so I figured it's something we could make use of the Citation 750 or the Citation X, and I kind of want to fly it. So let's do it. It's a pretty short flight, 176 nautical miles in a straight line. I did file a sim brief flight plan, which we will pick up within the sim, because that's just easier to do than trying to punch it all in on the page we got here. So that all being said, let's hop in here. Starting out GeoRamp. Yeah, that looks good. So let's head in right now, and I will update the time, 1836. Okay, perfect. Actually going to update my close that one. Okay, just want to plug in my route that I've got here. All right. Alright, let's have a quick walk around. I always like to start up here on the nose. P-tote covers all come off. AOA covers, all that good stuff. Let's remove the chocks. I believe actually there is a gear pin that is used in these just up here, but not modeled. That's alright. Pull off those engine covers. It's all looking good. Normally on the pre-flight you'd also pop open, which panel is it? I believe maybe it's this one. Yeah. Open that up, plug in your batteries. It's not modeled to access all the access panels, and that's okay. Well, the plane is looking good. So, let's get our door open. And let's hop on in. Kidding. Let's make this work again. There we go. Go to the ground services and just get our main door shut up here. Let's bring our checklist open here. We want to get some power in here, get the APU online. ECAS, APU start. So APU master to come on. I believe, let's see here, battery 1, yep. Master arm, let's push to test. Got all our annunciators, looking good. Generator switch to on. DC volts, 22 required, 28.3 is what we got. We're going to hold the starter up until it shuts itself. Relay is engaged. Right there. The load shed switch is in normal. There. No ground power unit here. Pop over to APU. It's actually over here. And we're good. APU bleed can go on. Let's get some air in here. Perfect. Alright. ACAS is on. APU has been started. Avionics power can come on. Let's turn that off. So avionics can come on. IRS, we want to get into alignment while we're doing everything else. FMS, we're going to initialize our position here. Load our GPS position. So that's our current position. Let's go to our flight plan, but we're actually going to go to nav. Nav's ready. Switch over to nav. Alright, we're going to go to Debrief, and we're going to pull in our flight plan that we punched in through Debrief via FS Hub. And there it is. What kind of departure are we going to do here today? Let's have a look, actually. Go back here. Pull some information. So we're going to have runways. We're going to do 24. And what kind of departure do we want to do? Cruise altitude cannot be reached. Well, I mean it can, but you're going to go up and then you're going to go right back down. So do this, import from avionics. See if that does anything. Nope. Okay, cool. All right. Kind of. Like that one. Let's do that. Okay, so departure is going to be Tel 6C. Activate, and we can punch some stuff in here for our arrival. This is where we're going to go runway 20. I'll take off. What's the temperature we got? It's 10C, 2971. 29.71. Elevation, wind, what do we got here? 240.14. It is dry. Cold anti-ice is off. Flaps 15. Confirm. Okay. Okay. Climb profile. That's all fine. Cruise. Flight level 290. Descent. Good. Landing. Landing, I think. Runway, we're going to go with 20. Oops. Runway. 20. Arrival. Change our approach. RNAV 20. Honor. RNAV 20. Honor. Arrival. Activate. So our flight plan is all good. Alright, we've got line. Park brake set, wheel checks, remove cabin doors closed, passengers are brief. We've got no passengers, passenger seatbelts. Harnesses signs can go to on. Exterior lights as required. I want strobes on. Get our landing lights on in a moment. I cast check for messages. All are fine. Let's get our clearance. So let's get our ATIS first, just to be sure.
Edinburgh Airport Information Sierra, 1800 Zulu. Wind 241 at 12. Visibility 6. Sky condition, ceiling 1500 broken. Temperature 10. Dew point 8. QNH 1006. ILS runway 24 in use. Landing and departing runway 24. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short in...
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to be departing to the west.
Edinburgh ground. Citation Charlie Foxtrot, Tango Mike Oscar with Sierra. Request taxi for takeoff. West departure.
Citation Charlie Foxtrot, Tango Mike Oscar. Taxi to and hold short of runway 2 for using taxiway Echo Foxtrot Alpha, Delta, Tree Delta. Contact tower on 118.705. When ready.
Taxiing. Hold short runway 24 via taxiway Echo Foxtrot Alpha Delta Tree Delta. Citation Tango Mike Oscar. Edinburgh ground. Finnair 1374 ready to copy IFR clearance to Helsinki.
Let's
Finnair
get...
1374 is cleared to Helsinki Airport as filed runway 24. Climb and maintain 4,000 expect flight level tree 6010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 121.205. Squawk 7221.
Start your pressure. We've got enough. Right engine. Let's go to start.
Cleared to Helsinki as
Just coming
filed.
up.
Runway 24. Climb and maintain 4,000 expect flight level tree 6010
Comes in
minutes
one.
after departure. Departure frequency is 119.875.
Ultra ITT.
Squawk 7221. Finnair 1374.
What did we do here again?
Finnair 1374, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.755. Good day.
My levers were in cutoff. I don't
Edinburgh
know why.
ground. Finnair
They physically were not, but
1374.
that's okay.
815. Information Sierra. Request pushback.
Finnair 1374, Edinburgh ground. Pushback approved.
There we go. ITT's coming up.
Edinburgh ground. Finnair
Low pressure, low temperature.
1374. Requesting pushback.
Edinburgh ground. Finnair 1374. No pushback tug is available to answer your request.
Okay, good start on right. Let's go for our left-hand side. And 2, coming up.
Edinburgh ground. Finnair 1374. Requesting pushback.
And 1 coming alive.
Finnair
ITT
1374.
coming.
Pushback request accepted.
Well temp, well pressure's coming up. ITT. Still coming up. .541 peak. All right. Both generators are on. APU bleed switch go to off. ICAS system, engine.
Edinburgh ground. Finnair 1374. Requesting the end of pushback.
Finnair 1374. Request to end pushback received.
Edinburgh ground. Finnair 1374 with Sierra. Ready to taxi. IFR.
Finnair 1374. Taxi to and hold short of runway 24 using taxiway Lima Golf Mike Alpha Delta Tree Delta. Contact tower on 118.705. When ready.
For taxi. Let's make sure everything is.
Taxi. Hold short runway 24 via taxiway Lima Golf Mike Alpha Delta Tree Delta. Finnair 1374.
Oh. All right, controls are, oh, no, I'm in free look, so there we go. All right. Right, left. Brakes are good. Flat slot set for takeoff. Going for 15. Speed brake is fully retracted. And sim and here ICAST standby gyro is uncaged. Anti-ice system is required. Pressure altimeter set. Altitude set. Passenger advisory. Seatbelt, shoulder belts on. Alright, exterior lights. Let's get our taxi lights on. Brakes applied. Park brake release. Brakes are holding. Nose of steering check. Yep. Thrust reversers check stowed. Arm stowed. Flight instruments are checked. Okay. Now, let's decipher that extremely long-winded hey. Yo, what's going on with the brakes? Why are my brakes not working? What the hell? Don't tell me this stuff. Settings. Why are they not bound? Oh boy, sometimes this is frustrating. And for whatever reason, see, my problem is if I do this, which is unplugging and plugging back in, it loses its frickin' mind. Oh boy. Alright. Oh, no. Kidding. Yeah, done? Cool, cool. Now, let's have a look down here. Centered. But my brake's still not working. What the heck? It becomes a very large problem. Did it work? Maybe. Nope, it's not working. Okay, well, that's gonna suck, but is what it is. Restarting the sim now is just a mess. EGPH. Let's pull up some charts if we got them. Briefing. Taxi restrictions. Tower closure, airport. Maybe it's that one. Is that the one we want? Yeah. Alright. So we're going runway 24. So look back here.
Speedbird 1457.
Clear to Heathrow as filed. Runway
Echo.
24. Climb and maintain 5,000 expect flight level tree 6010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 119.875. Squawk 1214. Speedbird 1457.
Echo Foxtrot.
1457.
Alpha.
Read that correct. Contact ground on 121.755.
Okay, cool.
Good day.
Edinburgh ground. Speedbird 1457. Gate tree. Information Sierra. Request pushback.
Speedbird 1457. Edinburgh ground. Pushback approved.
They've really crammed me in here, and then they've put cars.
Edinburgh ground. Speedbird 1457. Requesting pushback.
Speedbird
Everywhere.
1457. Pushback request accepted.
Taxi lights back on. That.
Edinburgh ground. Speedbird 1457. Requesting the end of pushback.
Speedbird 1457. Request to end pushback received.
Interesting place to park an airplane underneath another wing. Oh, look, they're just doubling up here.
Edinburgh ground. Speedbird 1457 with Sierra.
Oh, why
Ready
is
to
it not
taxi.
steering?
IFR.
Steer correctly.
Speedbird 1457. Taxi to and hold short of runway 24 via taxiway Echo Foxtrot Alpha Delta Tree Delta. Contact tower on 118.705. When ready.
Taxiing. Hold short
Got
runway
some
2,
very erroneous
taxiway,
inputs.
Echo Foxtrot
It's alright. Put that there for now.
Speedbird 1457. Hold position. Caution the Citation C750 on the taxiway. Speedbird 1457. Continue taxi.
Roger. Speedbird 1457.
Speedbird 1457. Hold position. Caution the Citation C750 on the taxiway. Speedbird 1457. Continue taxi.
Roger. Speedbird 1457.
Speedbird 1457. Hold position. Caution the Citation C750 on the taxiway. Speedbird 1457. Continue taxi. Speedbird 1457. Hold position. Caution the Citation C750 on the taxiway.
I don't see any.
Speedbird
Anybody.
1457. Continue taxi.
Roger. Speedbird 1457.
Speedbird 1457. Hold position. Caution the Citation C750 on the taxiway.
Alright. Let's get to the tower here. I mean, we're not visual, but
Edinburgh
sure.
Tower. Citation Charlie Foxtrot, Tango Mike Oscar at runway 24 ready for departure. Departure to the west.
Citation Charlie Foxtrot Tango Mike Oscar. QNH 1006 departure to the west approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 24.
Cleared for takeoff 24.
Takeoff runway 24. Citation Tango Mike Oscar.
Backpack released. Line up on the runway. I do not have proper working brakes for this flight, and I really do not feel like restarting the sim to get them working. I can make do. Obviously not what you do with a real-life aircraft. I'm going to approve for takeoff.
Emirates 2 tree. Contact ground on 121.908.
V1, rotate. We're up. Gear up. Flaps up.
Citation Tango Mike Oscar. Continue for west departure.
Will do.
Edinburgh Tower. Speedbird 1457 ready for IFR departure. Runway 24.
Speedbird
What in
1457.
the world?
QNH 1006 traffic is generic on final. Cleared for takeoff runway 24.
Cleared for takeoff runway 24, Speedbird 1457.
Citation Tango Mike Oscar. Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Cool, 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 cool. Very confused.
Citation Tango Mike Oscar. Did you copy?
Yeah. I
Edinburgh
copied.
Tower. Citation Charlie Foxtrot Tango Mike Oscar. Frequency change.
Speedbird 1457 contact Scottish Center on 119.875. Good day.
Going to 119.875, Speedbird 1457.
Edinburgh Tower, Easy 6564 ready for IFR departure, runway 24.
Easy 6564 hold short runway 24. Traffic is generic on final.
Hold short runway 24, Easy 6564.
Bluemax 90817. Turn next
Let's get some
taxiway.
more of our lights on here. Keep the strobes off in the clouds, because who wants any of that? Let's get our weather radar to weather on.
Bluemax 90817. Exit
And
runway
we are
11.
currently on our way. Let's do approach, because I don't want to hear any more of this. And we are very much in soup. We're in the soup. Da soup. And our flight plan is exactly what we're wanting it to be. I'll do some turny turns here. Let's get our look at our vertical performance. On traffic and terrain. Let's have a look over here real quick at our cabin altitude. Those things are going to change, so we're good there. 6,000 for TLA. Just right where we're at. Not at or above. We're at. Interesting flickers. Let's bring up our checklist just to double check here. All right. We've got all our goodies are on. In flight. Don't have to worry so much about that, but we can go off on the generator, off on the APU. Don't really need it right now. Well, there's some interesting behavior of the LCDs. Let's dim that. It's a little bright. Alright, here we go. And now we're going to rocket climb to 29,000 feet. $4,200, $4,300, $44, $45. It's almost as if the nose is pointed skyward. Straight up. Like a rocket. What's our transition altitude here? I believe. All right, let's get our strobes on because we're no longer in the clouds. Go standard pressure. So, quick look over here. Pressurizing. Aircraft altitude is increasing. Cab pressure is good. Happy days. And let's see. Oops. EN or EGPH-EGNJ. So destination. Okay, not sure why it's not letting me enter anything here. Let's try deleting. Hit enter. Well, that's interesting. I cannot seem let's try relogging in with Navigraph here. Maybe that'll solve some problems. Approve. I'm going to allow. So, EGPH-EGNJ. Enter. Maybe. Maybe because it does not have any. EGPH-EGNJ. Well, I mean, I'm an idiot. There's that. Okay. Oh, man. We're doing an RNAV. I believe. Oh boy, seems like my controls are just not wanting to play nice today, but cruising at 29. TR, Luna. As my arrival is runway 20 approach, OTR RNAV. OTR, yep, that's the one. Okay, cool. Let's darken it up, because cool. All right. And we're just sitting up here and cruising 29,000 feet. Running, we're taking shortbread. That's right, shortbread. Mach 0.87. Cruise along. Got some other aircraft here. I'm going to turn on via my noise cancelling headphones, I believe. Wonderful. Now we're going to decide what's really loud. Gotta get, actually, let's get one, whoa. Exposure, horizon, focus. So X and right trigger, left trigger. Actually, we need... Yeah, there we go. Dang it. I also want that one there. There it is. Cool. Alright, back outside here. Need some photos for posterity purposes. You can have a closer look here. 29. Looks like a fairly slow descent. TOD's right here. Slowly making our way down. Yeah, let's go flight plan. Next page, next page, next page. 2000, 2000, 2000. We're just gonna delete that guy. There we go. Looks like it's a quiet night up here. Now, one thing that I do wish, I don't think I've tested it out with FS 2024. The Honda Jet, done by the same company, FlightFX, they have an integration where you can have a tablet outside of the sim, or computer, tablet, whatever, and you can view on Navigraph, on your tablet, computer, what have you, your flight plan. You can view the aircraft physically flying. The little, I guess, cyan or pink aircraft marker. I'm just loading into my, trying it here just in case for some reason it wants to work within my iPad. and not on my computer here. But I can have traffic. But unfortunately, still no aircraft position, which is a bit of a bummer, but not unexpected at all. That one, I'm not sure. So flight level target between. Okay. Looks like it automatically does it up here. It's fine. Looks like we're going to have a VNAV change. Next target altitude is 2,000 feet. Make a slight left turn. And we're approaching the top of our descent. It'd be cool to set up a home cockpit so that you can actually use your course and heading knob and basically all of your knobs down here for your autopilot. Because unfortunately in this aircraft, if you want to use them, you're forced to basically look down. Not ideal. So they did, you know, turn the screws up here into want to adjust your altitude, your heading, and your CDI. So it's kind of cool, actually, but would be neat to have it set up. I also wouldn't mind having the G5000 equipped Citation X Plus. That would be very, very cool. That's an aircraft that I would love to fly as well. It's basically the same aircraft. Slight change in engines and FADEC control, and then obviously a full glass cockpit. Everything's kind of touchscreen, and your FMSs or FMCs are the G700 touches or something like that. I'm not totally sure. But I also do kind of like the slightly older feel of the Honeywell avionics in this. And they did model in the ATC for the auto throttles, which I believe very, very few of the Honeywell equipped aircraft got the ATC or the auto throttle system. Alright, let's pull up our descent checklist. Let's get our windshield heats on low. And let's get our field altitude set. Avionics minimums. We're set. Fuel crossfeed is off. External lights as required. Yeah, we can come back to that when we're on our approach here. Or holy crap, are we already? um, TR. Okay. There we go. Once we hit OTR, we can get our activate our approach. EGPH-EGNJ. All right. Let's start slowing down. $200 knots. Total speed 115, VRF of 110. Let's get our gear down. To green. It's 5 degrees of flaps in here. Landing lights on. All right. We're going to circle around here to line up. 202 heading. Flaps full. I'm going to want out of the way here. I want my ignitions on both. Approach speed's 115. Got a 38 knot nearly headwind. Plane's pointed off over here to go where we need it to go. All right. Glide path. I'm gonna put this controller down there and prepare. Coming in here. Turtle Beach is telling me my fuel is low, 42.60. That's interesting. That's all right. Look at that Christmas tree. And
Humberside Tower, citation Charlie Foxtrot Tango Mike Oscar is 4 miles north, 1100, with whiskey to land.
Citation Charlie Foxtrot Tango Mike Oscar, Humberside Tower. QNH 1014, fly straight in runway 20.
Make straight in runway 20. Citation Tango Mike Oscar.
Citation Tango Mike Oscar. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 199er at 17. Cleared to land runway 20.
Cleared to land runway 20. Citation Tango Mike Oscar.
there's that crazy crosswind. This really should be a touch and go. Well, I mean, this really should be a go around, I would think, but we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. Reversers on full.
Citation Tango Mike Oscar. Turn next taxiway.
Taxi. What do we got for taxiways? Literally nothing. Okay, cool. This really sucks with no brakes.
Citation Tango Mike Oscar. Exit runway when able.
And we're down. We can log that. Time is it? 1936.
Citation Tango Mike Oscar. Turn next taxiway.
Yes, boss. It's up the next taxiway. We need to cross the runway. We're going to do some
Citation
off-road.
Tango Mike Oscar, turn next taxiway. Citation Tango Mike Oscar, contact ground on 119.1 tree.
That's what happens when you have no brakes.
Going to 119.1 tree. Citation Tango Mike Oscar. Humberside ground. Citation Charlie Foxtrot Tango Mike Oscar. Taxi to parking.
Citation Charlie Foxtrot Tango Mike Oscar. Taxi to General Aviation, parking via taxiway, Echo Golf, Alpha Cross Runway 20 Bravo.
Taxi to fuel. Citation Tango Mike
Nope,
Oscar.
that wasn't. And we'll just find our way over here. I kind of want to go over to the left here. All right. We're down. We're down, and the flight is completed. So let's run through our post-flight stuff. We've done that landing. Now we're on our shutdown. Park brake is set. Anti-ice. All that can go off. Thrust reversers are in cutoff. IRS mode knob can go to off. Passenger advisory can now go to off. We're landed. Standby gyro. Wing cage. Standby power can go to off. Avionics and ICAS can both go off as well. We're going to put our ignitions back to normal. Day-night lighting to off. AP masters, I believe is already, yes it is, already off. Exterior lights, we can go off on all those. Engines can go into cutoff. And we can have our batteries off as well. And let's get that stowed. Actually, let's do this. Configuration. System general. Stats unit. Nope. Ground services, that's one. Chucks, covers, luggage door, open up the main door. And now, still this. And let's hop on out. We've now delivered our cargo of shortbread. Num 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 num. Shortbread. Num num num. Close that up. Sneak under the wing there. Whoa. That was a cool trick. Let's close up our air stair here. I wonder where the click spot is. It's down here. Nope. That's alright. Well, here we are. We have delivered our cargo of sweets, shortbread, and now let's go get some breakfast, because it's late at night here. So thanks for joining me. I think the next one's probably going to be a world tour, probably in the 750 again. Pick back up in the Philippines, but for now we're going to end this one, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for joining.